Meet again. Clemson, Notre Dame in the ACC Championship in Charlotte. A rematch from the double overtime game in November in which the Fighting Irish won that game. Trevor Lawrence did not play in that game because of COVID-19. Notre Dame, winners of 16 straight, longest active streak in the FBS. Trevor Lawrence has played 2 games in the last 56 days as Clemson looked for its 6th straight ACC championship. Trevor Lawrence threw an interception on his opening drive, shaking off the rust in his second drive. Deep to Amari Rodgers, 67-yard scoring strike. Clemson up 7-3. Trevor Lawrence said, I saw it all the way. I saw it all the way. And he was seeing well all afternoon. Lawrence moves up in the pocket over the middle to E.J. Williams. 33 yards in the catch and run touchdown. Get me some yak. Clemson up 14-3. Trevor Lawrence started 4-6, 21 yards, an interception. Since that, 3 of 4, 121 yards, and 2 TDs. Next Notre Dame drive, 3rd and 11 for Ian Book. Drops back, feels the pressure, tries to escape the pocket, but gets sacked by Darian Kendrick. And Notre Dame would punt it away. Book 9 of 11, 131 yards, sacked 3 times in the first half. Under 30 seconds left in the first half. 4th and 1, Travis Etienne. 44 yards for the touchdown. Clemson up 24-3. And on that run, he eclipsed his first game output against Notre Dame. In the first meeting, 18 carries, 28 yards, and a touchdown. Second meeting, 8 carries, 98 yards, and a touchdown at halftime. Tigers have won 7 straight payback games on their way to their 8th and capturing a 6th straight ACC title. Late third quarter, 3rd and 9. Trevor Lawrence to E.J. Williams. Look, Mom, one hand. That was nice. That's what the production assistants, they call that eye candy. You might not call that eye candy. I liked it. That was a pretty sweet play. E.J. Williams, 4 catches, 80 yards, and a TD. Later in the drive, Trevor Lawrence fakes the toss, keeps himself. And when Trevor Lawrence runs the football, that's dangerous because that's when you've got Travis Etienne, Trevor Lawrence, and you got Amari Rodgers deep. Clemson up 31-3. Trevor Lawrence 121 yards on the ground in his first 8 games this season. Rushed for a season-high 90 yards on Saturday. 25 of 36, 322, 3 total touchdowns. ACC Championship game MVP. 34-10 is the final as Clemson wins its 6th straight ACC Championship. Covering in 4 straight, the win secures their spot in the college football playoff. Clemson now has won 8 straight rematch games following a loss, snapping Notre Dame's 16-game win streak. Trevor Lawrence, 34-1 as a starting quarterback for Clemson, 9-0 this season. Clemson covers the 11-point spread. The game goes under the total of 58. So some people were saying, hey, this line is disrespectful to Notre Dame. Well, Notre Dame disrespected itself because they couldn't put any points up on the board as they scored 10 points in the ACC Championship after a big win in the regular season, winning in double overtime against Clemson. This is what we expected, right? This was the real Clemson. Trevor Lawrence is back. Well, how about this? Is Notre Dame playoff worthy? They lost by 24 in this game. You take a look. It's the largest loss by an eventual college football playoff team. Now, we're not saying that Notre Dame is a lock, but that could be the largest loss by an eventual college football playoff team if, in fact, they make it when we find out on Sunday.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game, the highlights, the picks?